Welcome back, loyal Beer Kegger fans. We are in the first of 3 of the quarterfinals, featuring the Herbisaurs are visiting the Beer Keggers. So first up, the Herbisaurs will be bringing Annabella Stokes up to bat, and pitching for the Beer Keggers is Chris Dirt Baggis. Got some position changes.
Batting number 29, the second baseman.
For the Beer Keggers. We'll get around to that after Dirt Baggis here selects his very first pitch of this game. Here it comes. That's going to get tipped out foul. Over by third. Here's the second pitch. That one goes right down. And, well, that looked like Nail Clipper was able to somehow dive for that. That's unusual to see him dive so far away. But that one's going to go ball, so the count is 1-2. We're going to punch that foul as well. Just misses the stands. Here's his pitch. That's going to be on the inside. The count is now 2-2. She's going to reach down and pop that right up out to center. And Mr. Reliable pulls that one in for the first out.
Now batting number 38.
Now up Dolph Stake, number 38. So in the outfield, we got balls in left. You just saw Reliable is in center. And I believe right field is Dirty Kurt at this time. I don't know. We'll have to get back once we see the lineup. That's going to get tipped off the plate foul. Here's the second pitch. Catches him swinging. He thought it was going to be there a lot faster than it was. He does reach and grab that. Side runner Kapowie on first is calling for that one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting number 21.
Brett Manley is back.
The first baseman.
Number 21. He's going to be facing Dirt Baggis here. So we got 2 away. No runners on. Oh, that goes right under Dirt Baggis there. And Reliable tosses off the second where Beer is standing. We got Big Sauce is on second. And third base is Nail Clipper Flipper. Catching today is Frogman Barbarian, who's had a few games off due to an injury. All right, there goes Flipper again, practicing his diving for a foul ball, and didn't quite come up on that one. All right, so that's a steal there, and we probably could have got him if we had hit the right button to throw it, but we did not. So now there's a runner on second, 2 away. The count is 0-2. That gets popped straight up in the air, and Motter is standing underneath it, and he should pull that one. And that's third out. The top of the first, the Herbisaurs did not score any runs. So Beer Keggers up to bat. Darren Big Sauce is up first, and Brandon Balls will be following him.
Now batting number 15.
Big Sauce has been a big part of his team lately. He helped to get us here to the playoffs. So he gets the first at bat. He punches that right out to center field. That puts him on first nice and easily.
Now batting
here comes Big Slick. Balls deep. Currently in left field. Well, he's currently in the batter box, but he's playing left field as he gets pushed back off the plate. Ball number 1. He reaches too high for that one. The shortstop's calling that. Shortstop catches that one. Easy out. Balls reached up high to pick that one out, and that was just a bad call. So now Clipper Flipper's up next. Big Sauce on first, takes a lead. Flipper swings a little bit too early on that one. That goes out to right, and Big Sauce tries to head back to first, slides in head first. He's safe at first. So there's 2 away. We'll bring up Mr. Cleanup, Mr. Graybeard himself, KungfuBeer. Let's go right out to left field, and that's an easy 3 outs. The bottom of the first, no runs scored for either team. At the top of the second, Morton Stanbird. He's going to be up first from the Herbisaurs. Still pitching for the Beer Keggers is Chris Dirt Baggis. Number 27's up right now. We're not getting stats because this is no longer regular season. That gets punched up. That's high. That might have the distance, but Motter says no. He comes in. That's first out.
Now batting, number 47, the right fielder.
Juan Rojas. He's coming up next with one away. The Keggers sends the first pitch in. That's going to be a ball. He swings at that one. Big Sauce dives way too early. Like an hour too early. And he flies right over the top of this, unable to pick it up off the ground as it rolls underneath his Superman.
23,
And now there's a runner on first with one out. And as you can see, there's the arm up there. I always thought that was the pitcher, but that is the catcher, in fact. His arm's a little sore. Oh, he bunts it! He bunts it! That picks it. Oh, it's a double play! Dirtbaggers pops, grabs the bunt out of the air, and fires it off to first for a double play. Herbisaurs retired, no runs scored. Beer Keggers are coming up first with Anzac Vulture. Motter, Mr. Reliable,
number 4,
is on deck.
The right fielder.
That goes right to third base. That's an easy out. First one up and out. That brings up Reliable. He reaches down and he hits that off the ground bouncer right past second. Puts him on first. There's one out. Motter's on second. And that's going to bring up Frogman Barbarian. He hasn't been in a couple games, and let's see how he bats. His first at bat today. He ain't going to make it the first on time, that's for sure.
Now batting.
So he just tipped that one, went
the
short.
pitcher.
They decided to pull him out at first. It's runner on second now, and that's Anzac. There we go. That's a nice base hit. All right. And due to them throwing it home,
Number 13. The first
that's going to be a double, a two-base run RBI. That's going to curve in strike for Kapowie. He smashes that one right to first. That's the third out. A run was scored due to that confusion that happened. And Fiona Clark's going to come up first for the Herbisaurs. Jem Quatila? Well, they're going to be in the batting
Now
box.
batting.
Or they're going to be,
Number 20,
what's that?
the
What the heck's
catcher.
that thing called where they're on deck? That's where they're going to be. Here's Dirtbaggers. First pitch. Catches her swinging for a strike. Pitch number 2. That's in the zone. That's also going to be a strike. Ooh, that's in the inside there. That was a fastball. That goes foul. The count is 1-2. Achoo blesses Dirtbaggers. Blesses the ball with his boogers. That's in the inside. Come on there, Dirtbaggers. Got him punching in there. 2-2. Catches her swinging. She's angry. She throws the bat. She heads back to the
Now
dugout.
batting. Number 31. The pitcher.
So Jem Quatila, with one out, is now up. That's in the zone. Right on the outside corner for strike number 1. That's right in the middle of the plate. Strike number 2. We should keep going with fastballs, but we changed it up. And she pops that up, and Beer's waving that one down. It's out number 2.
Now batting. Number
Bringing up
29.
Annabella
the second baseman.
Stokes. Well, there's I just now saw the averages and stuff. 0, 0, 0. So it's like this person has never batted before in this league. That's just postseason. That goes strike, speaking of this season. 2 outs. That goes right over Beer's head. That's a nice shot there. That's going to be at least a double. Reliable grabs that. He sends it to second. And I don't know why we couldn't just throw it to third, but it went to second.
Now batting number 38.
Dolph Stakes back.
The center fielder.
He's 0 for 1 so far. Those averages must be postseason. So here's the pitch with the runner on third. That gets tipped. Ah, what are you doing? Hey, what the? Come on.
Now batting, number 21, the first
How did
baseman.
Sidewinder not Berryman not tag him? That's kind of horse crap. Anyways, that catches him stringing. Runner on first, 1 run scored. The game's tied, 2 outs. Here's the next pitch. That's in the zone for strike number 2. He punches that out foul. That's going in the stands. Some lucky fan gets a nice souvenir there. He punches that one. Oh! Nobody can get it. Now, where are we going? Why are we going? What are we doing?
Now batting, number 10, the
Okay,
third baseman.
split runners, first and third. Score is tied 1-1, 2 away. Dirtbag is coming up against Hamster here. I think we were calling him Mr. Adam Schiff there because of his eyeballs sticking out in the wide yonder. Let's see what he could do here. Ah, they're stealing. Yeah, that ain't coming close. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get that there, but that's off the dirt. That's gonna be 3 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. So we need to get this one in there. And he walks the batter. Bases loaded, 2 away.
Now batting, number
Martin
27,
Stenberg's up.
the left fielder.
And I believe he's nailed a homer on us before. I don't know that he got it on Dirtbaggers, but we'll find out in a minute. All right.
Now batting, number
That's not at all
47,
what we meant
the
to do.
right fielder.
We literally threw it to first and then tried second. And I guess if you add second and first up, you get third. So due to the controller errors and the person holding it not being able to do it while he's talking, another run was scored. So the Herbisaurs take a lead as our Berryman reaches up and he grabs the foul tip there at the plate. And that's the 3rd out. So 2-1 is now the score is at the top of the order. Big Sauce comes back up. Jem Quatila is still pitching.
Now batting,
least for now.
number 15, the second baseman.
And as long as she can keep knocking us out there, why would they change her out? That's going right into the center fielder. That's out number 1. Big Sauce is
Now
Ben
batting,
Sauce.
number 74,
Here's Big Slick.
the
He
left
does have a
fielder.
bunch of homers himself in the regular season. That goes right to the pitcher. Easy out. And 2 away.
Now batting, number 99, the third baseman.
Third baseman / catcher. Now Clipper Flipper's up. And that's going out to center as well. And that's going to be out number 3. And just like that, 3 batters up, 3 outs, no runs. Herbisaurs bringing Milo Stewart up, who's 0 for 1 so far.
Now batting, number 23, the shortstop.
Here's the pitch from Dirtbag swinging before he even decided what to throw him. So he's looking for a fastie, and Dirtbag might back up on the heat a little bit. That catches him swinging for strike number 2. And catches him staring at that one as it crosses the top outside
Now
of the plate.
batting, number 20,
Out number 1, the first
catcher.
strikeout of the game. Fiona Clark's up. She swings and misses that one. First one is strike number 1. She does get a hold of that one. Big Sauce dives again way too soon. Got to master the slide here, the jump here.
Now
Yeah, some of
batting,
these bigger guys, when
number
they jump,
31,
it takes them
the
20
pitcher.
minutes to figure out how to jump for it. And then some of these smaller guys, you hit jump and they jump right away. So it's kind of a balancing act to try to dive and catch the ball. Jem Quatilla, their pitcher, sends the first one foul. That runner on first, 1 away. That one goes. And, of course, Big Sauce can't pick that one up. That's okay. That gets picked up by Vulture.
Now batting, number 29,
Out in right field.
the second baseman.
Annabella Stokes, their second baseman's now up. 2 runners on. And Beer fires that off the third, keeps the scoring run away from third. And that's 2 away. Runner on first and second. Dolph Steak is up. Steak has been known to punch these out of the park, so Sidewinder just reaches out, back gloves that one for the third out. So no runs were actually scored there by the Herbisaurs as the Beer Keggers send KungfuBeer, old gray man himself, Mr. Homer, at least in the regular season. Season leader in home runs. Probably the season leader in strikeouts too, but lets the first one go right over the top of the plate for strike number 1. That's going to curve in. That's ball number 1. He punches that. That's going to go right in between right and center. He's headed, rounded first and headed towards second. He's going to hold up. Spikes up on second. So that's a double for Beer.
Now batting, number 4.
The former
the
Mr.
right
Home Run
fielder.
before Beer took over is up as Anzac Vulture takes the plate. That goes over second base. And the same kind of spot there. Anzac rounds first, headed to second. Beer's coming towards home. Vulture's in at second. The RBI double himself.
Now
And that ties the score once again. Beer Keggers are at 2. Herbisaurs at 2. Here's Reliable. Lets the first one come in on the inside for ball number 1. He hits that out right to right field. They're going to catch that as Vulture runs back to second, and he's safe at second. So there's one away.
Now batting, number 27. the
Frogman
catcher.
Barbarian's up, the catcher. Hopefully it's out of the park because he does not have a lot of speed in his wheels. That has some distance to it. That is off the wall, and for whatever reason, we could not get Vulture to go in. Oh my God. We just wanted one runner, the one that was barely touching the plate, to continue. So anyways, after all the confusion, Frogman Barbarian gets a double RBI. The runner comes in. That's got some distance to it as well. So now it looks like the Beer Keggers have turned up the heat. So on second, sliding in and an RBI. Now Sidewinder Kapowski's up. I believe that was Chris Bagus who got that hit, by the way. Kapowski hits it out to right, so the runner's headed back to second. Out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's
number
Sauce. We're
15,
back at the top of the
second
order.
baseman.
With 2 outs, runner on second. 2 runs so far scored. Sauce sends that out in the hole, out to center field, and they throw it in, try to save the run at home. Here's Big Slick.
Number 74,
The split runners, you got
the
one in
left
scoring
fielder.
position at third, one in first, 2 away. He swings at that one about 4 hours too late. That's a grounder. That's going to first. That's out number 3. No runs scored after the 2 that they put on the board, or correction, 3 they put on the board in inning number 4. So with a 2-run lead, the Herbivores have some catching up to do. Grant Manley is going to be the first to try. He's already got on base twice so far.
Number 21,
his last
the
2 at
first
bats.
baseman.
So we'll see what he can do. They're both singles, and yeah, we'll see what he can do. We'll probably keep Dirt Bagus in this inning here. Let's see how he does. Here's his first pitch. That gets punched right out to center, and throws it off to Beer at second to hold him. The runner at first. That's another single.
Now
That's
batting,
3 for 3
number
now.
10, the third baseman.
As Henry Hamster, good old Adam Schiff, who doesn't like fastballs.
Too low.
That's going to be just a little low for ball number 1.
Steer right.
That catches him swinging for a strike. He's going to hit that one. Ah, I couldn't get him over there in time. All right. Somehow we threw it home. That's fine, whatever.
Now batting number
I hit
27.
third. So anyways, there's a
left
single
fielder.
there, pushing the other runner up to second. No outs. Morgan Stanberg's up next. That's right down the middle of the plate. Strike number 1. He does hit that one. Sauce picks it up, throws it to second, fires it off to third, doesn't make it. He's safe. And now you got split runners first and
Now
second.
batting number
One
47,
loss.
the right
1 for 2
fielder.
today is up next. 1 away. Scoring position. That's going to get smashed there. Big Sauce can't get to it. Beer dived for it. Doesn't quite get it. And Reliable throws it off to Nail Clipper Flipper on third.
Now
To hold the runner at second.
number
1 run was
23,
scored,
The shortstop.
closing the gap by 1. 3-4. 1 away. Runner on first and second.
Pitch is inside.
That's going to be on the inside for ball number 1. They're stealing. That's fine because we can tag it. What? The
Now
runner
batting
runs right in front of the guy with the
number
glove
7,
and he doesn't tag him? I don't understand. That doesn't make a lot of sense. The 2 away. Runner on second and third. And here's Dirtbaggers' chance. Sends it right off to Kapowie, who has to run over and barely tap that bag because you can't tag them out, I guess, unless they run into you. And that's it. That's the top of the 5th. 1 run was scored. The Beer Keggers have a 1-run lead. Now Clipper Flipper's up first, who's 0-2 for today so far.
Now batting
Beer's up
number
next, and he's 1 for 2.
The third baseman.
Flipper's got some catching up to do here in the stats. He's going to let that first one come over the plate. It's going to drop down strike. That one's also going to curve in for a strike. He's going to hit that one foul, but that's a strike anyways, so he had to hit it. That one goes foul down the third baseline. 0-2 is the count. That goes almost kills the pitcher. That'll put him on base, so that's better for his average. So he gets on base finally.
Now batting number 71, the shortstop.
Whitebeard's up. No outs. Flipper on first. Whitebeard hits that. It curves out. That's going to be well, it looks like that's going to be a double for him. And he's going to third. He's running back to second. So he got Nail Clipper in by
Now
forcing
batting,
that pickle there.
number 4,
So that's an
the
RBI
right
double
fielder.
for him again, and he's safe on second. Here's Vulture. He hits that right over the third baseman's head, who jumps for it, doesn't quite make it, and he'll take a base hit there. Beer stops at third because we didn't think he could
Now
make it home in
batting
time.
number 73,
Reliable's up.
the center fielder.
That smirk on his face, he needs to get on base here. That first one's junk down in the dirt. He lets that one go. Ball number 1. That one fouled because he shouldn't have swung at it, but 1-1. That one is going to punch up. That's got some distance to it. That's got some distance. That's it. Out of here. That's the homer for Mr. Reliable. He hasn't hit one in a while, and he brings 2 runners in with him. We got Vulture and Beer as they're all celebrating on the plate.
Now
And
batting
Barbarian
number
comes up
27,
next after he
the
shakes his
catcher.
hand. With 3 runs scored there. Barbarian's up. He's gonna he's just gonna tip that one, and of course they got all day to get it there as his wheels
Now
ain't spinning.
batting number
So he's the
51,
first out.
The pitcher.
He shouldn't have swung at that one, but he did. Chris Dirtbaggers, our pitcher. That's out in the hole, so that'll put him on first. So here's
Now
Kapowie.
batting number 13.
I think 0 for 2 last
the
time,
first
but I thought
baseman.
she got on base, but who knows? I think she may have just hit it into somebody's glove like usual. That's going to be a nice base hit now for Kapowie. So we got Dirtbaggers comes in, spikes up on first, and Kapowie
Now batting
rounds
number
first
15,
safe,
the second baseman.
and now Big Sauce is back up. Lets that first one come on the inside for ball number 1. 1 away, 2 runners on. He swings just a bit too early. That sends that one foul, 1-1. That goes in the hole as well. That'll put him on base as well as Vance, the other 2 runners. So now bases are loaded. 1 away.
Now
That brings up
batting
Big
number
Slick.
74, the left fielder.
Now would be a great time to get a run or something. That's going to be an RBI and a base hit for Big Slick.
Now batting number
Now Clipper Flipper
99, the
with
third
1 away,
baseman.
bases loaded. He does have a single so far today. That goes. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I thought that was in the air, so I told the runners to go back. My fault. At the bottom of the 5th, the Beer Keggers scored 5, so the score is now 3-9. Herbisaurs at the top 6, and their pitcher, Gem Qualita.
Now batting
Qual-
number 31,
Qualita.
the pitcher.
Qualita. However you say her name, she's up next. There's a nice tip there out to the dugout. Almost hits Kapowie in the head, which I'm not sure how. No, that wasn't her. That was Mariana Beer. Kapowie's on first. Okay, we'll take our time, send it off the first, and out number 1.
Now batting number 29, the
Annabella
second
Stokes.
baseman.
Got a triple today. Her only on base. And that goes right to Beer at short. Picks it up. He's going to slam it off the first. And out. Number 2.
Now batting number
Here's Golf
38,
Steak.
the center fielder.
Does have a single, but he got an RBI with that single. Now facing the Dirtbaggers. He's going to tip that off the Dirtbaggers. He's also going to pick it up, fire it off the first, and that's 3 up, 3 down. That's how it's supposed to look. KungfuBeer's up first for the Beer Keggers at the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting number 71,
Old Whitey's
the
up.
shortstop.
He's been doing all right today. He's going to let that first one go a little bit low, ball 1. That one is going to hit out. Oh, it's going to be in the corner there. So he's going to make a double on that, hopefully. Coming in, wheels up, and he's safe. He was clear to land about 10 minutes ago, and he
Now
finally
batting
landed. So here comes
number
Vulture,
4,
who has a
the
double and
right
a single
fielder.
already. He hopes to hit Beer in again. That's gonna go high. That's too high. So as that's caught, let's see if we can get Beer. No, we're not gonna get Beer off. All right, so
Now
pop up
batting
for
number
Vulture.
73,
Beer's on
the
second.
center
Here's
fielder.
Reliable. His last at bat was a homer. Lets the first one come in a little bit low. Ball number 1. That's going out in the hole, so that's going to be at least, that's a double for him and another RBI for Reliable. So there's Beer at home. Evens up the score at 10. And Reliable's
Now
on
batting,
second. Here's
number
Bart Berryman, who
27,
just hasn't
the
been able to
catcher.
do a whole lot yet today, but he does have it in reserve. Lets that first one go in, ball number 1. It looks like a strike, but
Hi.
that's going to be a bit high, so we got 2-0. Ooh, he almost nails the pitcher. And he'll go to first. Sends Reliable to third.
Now
Bringing up
batting
Chris
number
Dirtbaggers.
51, the pitcher.
3 for 3. He's got on base every at-bat so far today. And hopefully he can keep that going. That goes out. That's going out to right. So we'll send the runners back to their respective bases. And there's
Now
two-way.
batting
Now it's Kapowie.
number 13, the first baseman.
Just looking for a base hit here. Nothing big. Lets the first one go and strike. That seemed a little high to me, but that's okay. That's it. Going to be right out to the left fielder. So Kapowie gets on first and moves
Now
up
batting number 15,
the runner to
second
Dirtbag is
baseman.
the second. Here's Big Sauce back top of the order. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Lets the
Too
first
high.
one go on the outside high. That one's going to curve on the inside, but it's not going to come in enough. That's ball number 2.
Inside.
Yeah, it's ball number 3. So he's comfortable just letting them go now, unless they look really good. He does swing at that just a wee bit too late. All right, now we got a full count. Oh, my goodness. That changeup had him swinging all day and hitting none of it. Bases, though, yeah, 2 runners on. So 2 runs were scored. 3-11's the score. Herbivores are sending Grunt Manley up, who's 3 for 3 today. But we're also going to be changing out the pitcher. Thank you very much, Chris, for 6 innings of outstandingness. We're going to let you go rest now as we substitute you. Give another pitcher a chance here. We got the baseman. These are starting pitchers. So we got, we got Maria Dirtbagger. She hasn't played in a while. Let's see what she can do. So with her wide variety of pitches there, either a 2-seam fastball or a screwball, here's her first pitch of the game. Her first pitch of the playoffs. Oh, Kapowie runs, dives for it, doesn't quite get to it. Vulture's running out there. He's going for days as they send it into second, and the runner makes it to third. That's a triple.
Now
Maria Dirtbag is his first pitch, ends up in a triple. Here's her second batter. Well, that's going somewhere. Out. And the runner automatically advanced to home, so I didn't think they'd automatically run, but they did. So one run scored, but we've got the no batters on, no runners on now. First one goes strike. With no runners on. Oh boy. Yeah, that goes out to Reliable, and he just turn around and catch. Oh, he missed it! That went right over his head. He let that one go. What's going on?
Now batting, number 47, the right fielder.
He was right there. All right, so he got a triple out of that one, thanks to that error. 1 away, and we got the runner on third. We can't do anything about that runner again. They scored 2 now so far.
Number
Whittling away a little bit at the lead of the Beer Keggers. Milo Stewart's up with 2 away. That's going to be on the inside for ball number 1. Powie goes diving for it. Doesn't come close. Effort. Dirtbagger around the first to cover.
Now batting, number
Fiona
20,
Clark's up.
the catcher.
2 outs. Well, Fiona Clark isn't up. They decided to, let's throw in the Redbeard. Okay, she's not. That's fine. She throws that one in and catches him swinging for it. Getting the heater. That one's going up. And that's out of here. Well, Dirtbaggers, you had a good run. I think you threw 4 pitches. Or you threw the 4 different batters.
Now back.
I think we'll leave you in through the inning and see how bad we get. We go down in the thing. Yeah, they keep hitting pinch hitters, huh? She got to sneeze to get all that stress out. Here's her pitch. That's on the inside there. Here's the next pitch. Yep, he's expecting a heater again. We got a sleeper. Okay, well that goes to third. Okay, we'll just throw it around.
Now batting, number 29, the second baseman.
Got a runner on first, 2 away. That goes foul, strike number 1. Oh, she does try to catch it. Get it!
Now batting,
Dolph Stake is
number
back.
38,
He's probably going to nail a home run too, because there's 2 runners on 2 outs, and when would be a better time to do it than right now? First one goes strike. Caught him staring at that one. He pops that one straight up, and it goes over the fence into the stands. 0-2. finally to first base. That's the third out. So 4 runs they scored. Now it's 7-11 is the score. Just like your the 7th inning stretch, there's no better time than going to 7-11 to get a Slurpee. And while you're there, you might as well pick up a hot dog and bring back a beer keg or a keg of beer. Because you're going to need it after this game. Look at that. Who the heck? Oh, I was looking at it, just said now, and I was like, what's that? And that's what the hell it got me. All right, Big Slick's up. Now he's looking where he's doing. Goes right to second baseman. He ain't going to make it. That's out. Number 1.
Now batting number 99, the third baseman.
Now Clipper Flipper's up next. With 1 away. Lets that first one come in over the plate. Nice and slow. Strike number 1. That goes out. Nice slide. Right fielder slides in. I don't even know what you call that. I was trying to think of it. Who does that? Willie Mays Hayes? 2-way Beer.
No.
Old Whitebeard's up. I'm going to let that one. That's a strike, but that's a little bit on the inside, I think. There we go. I'll put Beer on first if he ever makes it. All this running, all these home runs, you know, got his legs tired.
The right fielder.
Even though you don't have to hurry up when you get a home run. Here's Vulture. 2-away, Beer's on first. Yep. That's going to be a nice out to left. Beer comes in, spikes up on second. So now there's 2 runners on. Here's Reliable. Does have a 2-run home run with these 2 gentlemen who's on the bases right now. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit low. He lets that one go. Ball number 1. That's going to curve in, but drop just in time for a strike. He's going to let that one go too because he likes having multiple strikes. That goes foul. 1 and 2. They're going to make it. Oh, okay, well, that loads up the bases. We probably could have got 1 runner in, but all the runners would have advanced, and we could have messed that one up. So just let it be where it is. Here's Frogman. Hits that one, first one foul. There's a fan over there. He knew. Oh, that's up, but that ain't going to be enough. I don't think it is. Oh, my goodness. Grand slam for the Frogman Barberryman. There's no better time to get a home run than in the playoffs with bases loaded. There we go. Big old giant celebration out there. Here's Maria Dirtbag. It's her first at-bat of the game. So 4 runs scored. That first one comes in right off the plate, pretty much rolling on the ground. That's going to scrape her knees on the way in. Ball number 2. That's on the outside, number 3. That's going to be a strike. 3 and 1. That's going to be a full count. Okay, she'll wait to full count. She'll send it out to the center fielder, get a nice, easy base hit. So there's nothing but red up there. There's 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Number 13,
now here's Kapowie.
The first base.
50-50. New pitcher. Kapowie's not nervous. Kapowie's never nervous. Kapowie just hits it out. Who cares?
Now batting.
Grant Manley.
Number 21, the first baseman.
All right, let's get somebody that has a little bit more pitches. Nothing against Dirtbagus. We need somebody that can do more. Well, there's Dirt. We're gonna put Dirt in. Dirt has been there for us when it counted, and it's got to take us a couple innings here. First one's strike number 1. That one gets popped up. Big Sauce is running there. Vulture's backing him up, and so that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 10.
Here's Schiff.
Third baseman.
Schiff Hamster, he's up. Barbarian sends the signal out to Dirt. Dirt go ahead and winds up. Sends that one out to Big Slick. He hauls it in.
Now batting.
It's 2 away. Morgan Stenberg's up next. Who has only 1 hit on the day, but that was a triple RBI. That gets popped up, And it looks like Reliable hopefully doesn't miss this one. Right into the glove. That's 3 up, 3 down for Dird. We're at the top of the order at the bottom of the 8th for the Beer Keggers. Darren Big Sauce, 3 for 5 today. He's up first. Big Slick, who caught that second out, is
Now
on
batting,
deck.
number 15, the second base.
So his 3 hits were singles, 600 average in the offseason here. That goes right down the line. That's going to be at least a double. Big Sauce don't have a lot of wheels, so he's going to go, he probably could have made it to third, but he'll hold up on second.
Now
We don't
batting,
trust,
number
I think his wheels are
74,
burning,
the left
so we'll
fielder.
give him a little bit of a break there. Here's Big Slick. And go! Wow, the first baseman
Now
jumps,
batting, number
flies, leaps through the
99,
air, and
the
pulls that
third
one
baseman.
down. So Balls is out, but Big Sauce is set on second, 1 away. And now Clipper Flipper's going to hit that one foul.
High.
That's going to be way too high.
Outside.
Yep. Oh, that's on the outside, 2 and 1. That's
Too
going to.
high.
I thought it was going to be a strike, so we got 3 and 1. That goes out to center. That means Big Sauce is going to start his run backwards to second.
Now batting,
So 2 away.
71,
Sauce is on second base, and here comes Old Man Beer. That goes right in the hole. That puts him on first. Sauce is on third, and that's going to bring up Vulture.
Now batting, number 4, the right fielder.
3 for 5 so far today. All he wants to really do is get on base, but that one's going to bounce off his toes. That goes out to, that's good. That's going to be an RBI and a base hit for himself. Just what we needed.
Now batting,
Here's
number
Reliable
73, the center fielder.
with 2 outs and a runner on first and second. He lets that first one go wild on the outside. Punches that one to first. That ain't going anywhere. First baseman's going to tap the bag. And that's 3 outs. So we did, the Beer Keggers did score 1 run at the bottom of the 8th. And the Herbivores are trailing by 11. Is that 11?
Now
Yeah, it'd be
batting,
9
number
points.
47, the
Math.
catcher.
So there's 9 point behind, and this is their last chance to make it up. Dird's going to do everything she can to make sure that they don't catch up. Here's the first pitch. First one's popping up, and 3 basemen are looking at it, and Beer's the one who pulls it in. That's the first out.
Now batting,
2 more
number
outs.
23, the shortstop.
With Dird pitching to try to put this one in the rearview mirror. Here's her second pitch. That one goes foul.
Direct.
Catches him striking. That's 2 strikes, no balls. Catches him staring at that one. That's a strikeout for Dird. And
Now
the second
batting,
out.
number 19,
Chili
the right
Little's up.
fielder.
He does have a homer today. Got that off Dirtbagus. And Dird does not want the same kind of hit off hers. So she sends it in. He sends it foul. Right there, that little girl there in the stands catches that one with her teeth. Catches him striking on that one. The count is 0-2, 2 away. Here's the last chance to hit it. And that does. Oh, we got a nice dive from Big Sauce, and that's it. Gets it to second. The Beer Keggers win their first playoff game against the Herbivores. So there's our total score, 7-16, 28 hits by the Beer Keggers. If we look at the stats of the game, we had 2 homers, one by Mr. Reliable and the grand slam by Barbarian. We had 3 pitchers on the day. Dirtbagus lasted 1 inning. She just didn't have a whole lot of pitches to choose from. And here's our top 3 of the game. Cuddle Butter Hickey comes in number 1. Grand Slam, Frogman Barbarian, and Mr. KungfuBeer comes in at number 3. So here's the playoff, the brackets here. So the Herbisaurs and the Beer Keggers just played. The Beer Keggers have won. And I got to figure out how this stuff works. So the platypi and the sharks, the 10 go to the sharks. The moose and the nemesis is going to go to the nemesis. The grapplers and the crocs are now playing. Crocs are winning. The crocs are going to shut out them. So now we have the, I guess, what are we doing? The next game is going to be the Beer Keggers. Wait. Oh, because we play the same team 3 times, I guess. Or two, the best of 2, I guess. It says 2 of 3. So I wonder if the Beer Keggers win the next one, does that mean they win that series and they move on? Well, listen, if you want to know the answer to that, come back next time as we play game number 2 against the Herbisaurs at the Herbisaurs, and the starting pitcher will be Jeanette Dreyer. So we'll see you in the next game, sports fans. Come on back and see more.